Hey, CrazyRonn here, and here we are, City Skylines, once again. Totally has not been a month since I last did a recording session in this save, and, didn't play a whole bunch of other cities and maps to learn something here and there along the way, but, now we're back. Probably in the last session, because there's only so far I can go with this one city, so we're gonna pick up right exactly where we left off. But today we have some mods in. So it should be obvious right now that, or is it? Do I not have mods in here? Huh. I thought I had a mod list in here. Here, let me go through the mods I have. I don't have a lot. I have toggle traffic lights on, which is really fun for traffic. Automatic bulldoze. It's really convenient. It makes life a lot easier. 25 areas instead of 9. That's nice. Traffic report tool. It's going to be helpful for figuring out the traffic issues, regardless of whether or not actually do something about them or just overlook and or ignore them, like usual. And the City Vitals Watch, which is just, it shows a panel that has all the stats needed for the city. So, I also got some Flatlands map. Like, see, I got a Flatlands or a Hex map. Maybe I'll do that for another gameplay recording session thingy-majig, but it's okay. So, yeah. It's gonna spice it up a little bit, I suppose. Not too much though. I didn't get anything like buildings or anything too overpowered. Just a lot of small helpful things. So here we are, back into the grind. So first off, once these landfills are full, they don't really do anything to contribute anymore. So you know what? Like I think every landfill has like a set amount of garbage trucks. And once the landfill is full, none of the garbage trucks are used anymore. Which means these are all things that could be used to. These can all be trucks that could be utilized to pick up trash. But instead, they're just holding up garbage. So now I'll just have them take trash out and deliver them to the incinerators. Or are they just going to unload them into a different landfill? What are these trucks doing? I'm just watching this truck kind of go back and forth, back and forth. That's weird. Oh well. Because as far as I could tell, this truck right... Like, watch, look. I could follow one of these trucks as they come out. Relocating to the incineration plant. Okay. See, what I was worried was it was just going to relocate it into... It was going to relocate it to another landfill site, which would be stupid. So wait. They exit... I'm not getting their methodology here. So it leaves the dump, comes back in, and then comes out again. Okay, I guess that's that. There's a building on fire. I guess the garbage trucks don't indicate whether or not they're full in their own little bar. So we're in Trash Town right now. We're just gonna unload stuff. We're gonna unload everything that's full. Hopefully it doesn't just, you know, put it into a different junkyard. God, this place is just bustling now with garbage trucks on the move. I guess I'm not entirely too sure, but I have a feeling that the idea is just to, you know, slowly move away from landfills and just go straight to incineration. You know, help the environment and all that. But the landfills are a really good vessel for just actually holding trash, so I guess there's that. Now, last time we left off, we had this huge-ass airport here. I wonder if we could do commercial here. You know, spice up business in this area. You know, because commercial would be good for this area, I suppose, or near transportation like that. Look at all these trash trucks. They're getting balled up by all the... Wow, this is a lot of... That is a lot of trash trucks. Just because I turned everyone to unload, they're just unloading on the landfills now. That's going to be constant for a while, actually. God, just switching just switching a bunch to unload totally screws traffic. Okay, so let me renege what I did, because this is just gonna kill the traffic on the freeway. I guess I'll empty the landfills one at a time. I guess, because all these things are just backing up traffic for miles. It's like a butterfly effect. That's how city skylines work. It's a butterfly effect for traffic. That's it. Like, not even really. It's not really much of a developmental and growth cycle. It's just totally screwing traffic for everyone else. Dude, this road is just chalk. All that exists here is trash trucks. I'm gonna just not look at this. Okay, so this is suburb area. And now we got really high demand for residential. Which, I guess that means that I should start expanding again. I don't know what direction to expand, though, because I think I have 2 of these city slot plots to buy. I don't want to go in this direction, though, because after Maple Hills, the way this road network is designed up here, it would be such a burden to add more to it, and there's not really much room for freeway expansion. Going this way, it's kind of chopped off by this lake right here, and that there's offices here, so I don't feel like expanding this way. The only logical way is down south, and also, I'm tempted to make another downtown district. Like, Maple Hills is the downtown district up here, but I'm not going to make everyone travel up north just to go there. So I'm going to extend southwards, and make a new downtown down here. Because why not? Alright, so we got with a new traffic button as well, this new traffic identifier or whatever. It's like the old traffic tool from SimCity 4. Like, it was really nice because you just click a road and it tells you everything that's going on. Except, in SimCity 4 it was color-coded, so it was nice. But this one gives you a good idea. Might have some rendering issues here and there, but it's okay. It's a mod. Gotta love some of the actual utilitarian mods in this game. Alright, so now we're gonna drag down on these freeways. We're going to have to do something tricksy doodle for this interchange down here. There you go. Okay, so now the directions are correct. Now, let's see, I have to decide whether or not to have this freeway cut across and just keep going. Actually, the way it slices around, I'll have the freeway end here, then I'll have the downtown district be this lower area. And not have it too much freeway-y. Freeway-y? Freeway. Freeway. Oh well. Anyway, grab a curve. Let's demolish a section first. Grab a curve. Then we'll swap you right. Have you right here. We'll also have you right there. Then we will hook you. Come on. What the hell, game? Give me something to work with. There it is. There you go. I love the road system in City Skylines. It's really beautifully done. Gives you a lot of wiggle room. There you go. So now the freeways can go in any direction with no fuss or issue whatsoever. I mean, this thing looks beefy and like it can handle lots and lots of traffic. This one looks wimpy. Oh well, what can you do? It's constant traffic flow, and I'm pretty sure this thing will handle a lot of traffic at this point. I wonder if I could have this bypass road share. Nah, I can't. We'll just have each side of the railway be separate. Okay, so we're going to be doing the same deal over here. We're going to have, like, frontage roads across the back. And then, but we'll do this one a little bit different. See, I learned my lesson up north. There wasn't enough room around the frontage roads to allow for, you know, any sort of adjustments and overpasses and stuff. So I'm going to make sure that there is enough room. I also gonna have to do something weird for Well, it'll explain itself in a second. So I'll do an extension right here. Like that. There you go. Like, I'll end it right about here. I'll hook it there. Then I'll do that loop round that I did up north. But the main difference is I'm gonna have to do it down here. Like, I'll have to shoot over the railroad. Like, I'll have to do something weird like this. The question isn't so much as why, but why not? Everything looks so convoluted, stupid, and crazy. I might as well keep going, right? Right there. Right there. Then boom. And then now we will continue on this half of the freeway. It ain't pretty, but it's better than nothing. There you go. And then now we will connect you. Oh, don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. There you go. I was gonna say, if you're not gonna let me connect, you guys are dicks. There, so we got the linkages up at these really annoying crossroads here, but I don't care anymore. Here's an interesting one. Now we could do a flying overpass here as well. Because why the hell not? Here, let's loop you around. See, I was trying to drop it in altitude. There you go. Drop. Boom. There you go. So now they got loop rounds for the frontage roads. I like how those cars are coming off that off-ramp just to go onto that frontage road just to come back onto the main freeway. That's great. So now these high-capacity frontage roads loops should do a lot better than these. Although these narrow ones seem to be handling just fine. I don't know. I just like the idea of future-proofing. And also, I'm thinking about going a step forward and not doing low density like I did here. In this upper area, I did lots of low density. I'm thinking about doing high density here in this tiny chunk area. Like we'll put low wealth, or not low wealth, low density in this side and high density in this side. Do an experiment for really, really chunked up frontage roads and stuff. That'll be fun, and I mean that in a very sarcastic way. So everything here is gonna scream high capacity. Or I'm gonna try to make it scream high capacity. We all know that doesn't always work. Give me something to work with. Okay, so this upper section here is probably gonna be the upper limit to the residential areas. So I'm gonna trim it here. I don't like that curve. Do not like that curve at all. Let's make it like... Let's make it like that. Wait a minute. I'm so indecisive. Do this, and... There. There we go. That looks less wacky. Alright, so make it as straight as I can. There you go. And then so now I can actually have a road jam out here. Right there. Now from the lesson I learned up in the northern section area, gonna also leave a lot of room for this frontage road to expand as well. Thankfully, I only got this one side to worry about. I don't have to really worry about the other side. There you go. Ah! Come on, give me something to work with. Grr. This is like probably the weirdest abomination. But you know what? It's okay. It'll all be over soon, kids. Come on, give me that. Then that. That looks really weird and a bit knobby. There it is. I don't know what to say anymore. You know what? Invert it. There. Everyone's gonna be confused as shit, but you know what? It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna have to. Now, I'm not gonna completely ignore the fact that I might have some shit on the sides here, on the other side of the freeway. So I need to keep that in mind. But until then, we will do, you know, an acceptable stopgap measure. Click there, and yeah, because you know I didn't learn my lesson on the other side, on the other freeway, on the other side. I'm bound to figure it out. I just know I will, and I mean that sarcastically. I'm stubbornly continuing it into my own erroneous ways. And you know what? I kind of like this. This is looking really, really squarish. We can also hook up a train line here while we're at it. Building space already occupied. So what we can do is create like a little offshoot here. A little one-way offshoot, just to manage like a small section in this area. Like maybe what we can do here is kind of have like an irregular train station, or irregular area for like offices and stuff like that. So before I continue on, will the train station even fit in this area? There you go. And that is what I wanted. I shouldn't have too many branches off the freeway. I mean, it's already bad enough that if I have anything too important coming out of here, it's going to clog up traffic, like, pretty bad. Yay for squiggly roads, because why the hell not? There we go. So, now time for future-proofing and infrastructure and yada yada yada. So we'll just hook up a direct line, straight shot down the middle. Then we will color you impressed. First off, we got that. Next off, we got that. Then we need to establish rails. I'm also realizing in my haste that I forgot to establish rail lines. Like the same way you do with bus stops and train and subway lines. So yeah, I should definitely do that. So first off, do this. That's a cargo station. That's a train station. Hook you. Hook you. Then I want you to come around and hook you. Then you come back to here. There. Everyone happy? Does that constitute a line? Or do I have to close it? I guess I'm just mashing a button crazily. Hopefully that's sufficient. Okay, so they want... Alright, so basically, low-density homes, you know, fosters families and that want to grow, while high-density homes tend to, you know, house a lot of young adults that, you know, aren't gonna have children. They usually move out to the burbs to settle down. So even though I'm thinking about putting high-density housing in here, I kind of want to put low-density to get things started, get the ball rolling of sorts. But what we can do is we can curiously see what happens if we jam high-density in here. But first off, okay, so... one-ways might have to be a thing. Okay, so wait, how is traffic in these intersections? First off, this is, wow, that is craziness right there. Okay, so two-way streets are being utilized well, because if I didn't have two-way streets here, there would be a lot more people chalking up the route here that goes all the way around again, I guess. Although, since you can change one-way streets now, or two-way streets to one-way streets, I think it'd be worth a try. I mean, what is there to hurt? Except, like, you know, large amounts of traffic issues. Now, should I have everything flowing in one direction, or should I have it be alternating? I feel like alternating would do fine. Before I continue on with that, how's water availability? Electricity's going down. We'll figure that out. So... I don't know why I'm being a little OCD about the water situation here. Like the overlap. Hell with it. Do right here. 440 is the perfect overlap for water. 360, 400, 440. Boom. So remember, kids, always do 440. That spreads your piping out just perfect. Except for that little pube hair of gap right there. So do 440. Gun it across there. That should satiate the entirety of that water demand. So here, I will alternate. I'll have one go one way, one go the other way. Then I'm going to do something weird for the return trip. It will be explained in a second. What game do you want from me? Seriously. What? So it let me go to about... The hell with your grid system, pricks. It will still snap on road section, but at the very least, it won't try to Nazi me into a freaking conformity, you know? Oh, come on. Urgh. That's acceptable. And this as well. I think I will still have a road going down the middle. Since these are one-way roads, that center thoroughfare road is probably more important than ever now. Huh. As much as I want to do that, it doesn't seem like a good idea. Just jam like a street from this really, really crazy-ass intersection. You know what? I'll just save this southern area for something special. And now comes the coup de grace. We'll gun this down the middle, I suppose. Okay, whichever the best representation of the middle is. I'm gonna try not to get too OCD about it. Go all nerve-wracking, batshit crazy over it, because there's nothing I can do. Unless I get a ruler on a measuring tape on my screen or something. There. See, it's kind of crooked, but you know what? I'll live with it. Alright, so... let's try this higher density shit. And we'll do it step by step. So thankfully, there's enough gap back here to line a power line. Then to put this power line across the street. Then to put this power line down here. Power line right here. I said put the power line through here. After raising it, of course. I guess that isn't enough. There, everyone happy now? Shit. Damn, that high density is just crushing. Is just crushing that need right now. Okay, so fire department has an unusually well presence in this side of the world, even though it doesn't really have access to it. Okay, let's jam that there. God, what is up with these guys needing so much fire coverage? The hell with it. You're going to the entrance of Trash Row. Now you should be able to handle all of the emergency issues. Am I right? Or am I still wrong? That's weird. It won't handle it. But if I put it there... okay, so that covers up the entire area now. That entire downstretch. I guess there's no need to destroy that. Oh well, I made of money. Who cares? I made out of so much money. 0% full. Sweet. So I can start collecting again. Time to empty. I guess I can do chunklets at a time. Like, just a couple. Residential demand went up again. Yeah, I'm kind of tiptoeing it real slowly so I don't just overwhelm it. I was thinking about just smacking it. Just going full-fledged, and then I realized that that may not be a good thing to do. I don't need a big park in that corner. Let's put one there. Everybody happy. How about there? Okay. How about... okay, that's a little overkill. Are these people particular about the parks they get? Seriously. Oh yeah, also make subway lines, because, you know, that's important as well. Also, I should really crank one next to this, right here. That's gonna be weird for this train station, though, because it's like, it's gonna cause that entire train site to flip or whatever. You know what? Just for the purpose of putting a subway here, I'll do this. Like, for no other reason than just to have a subway here. Considering that if I put it anywhere else, it's gonna cause it to do something weird. Like, it's gonna cause it to turn, like, all janky and shit. You, sir, even though I gave you a reason to be there, I can't demolish him. Welp. That's a thing. Let me use the corner, damn it. I guess I'm relegated to using, using the center. Put you right there. Right there. Now, it's going to be a pain in the ass to create a route. Train? Route? Drag stop to move it. Drag move to stop it. Can I just put it all the way back here? Can I just... There you go. Drag line to add stop. Oh wait, I also realized that these things only have stops in that one direction. They should have a stop heading in the other direction as well. Like right there. There you go. So you want a double dot. It seems like a pain in the ass that if you go from like this station right here and then this station right here, but you want to go from this station back here to back there, you have to go all the way down the loop line. And that just seems like a pain in the ass, I gotta say. Also, I should really change the colors so I can tell which train line is which train line. Seems like a pain in the ass waiting to happen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I can't even tell anymore what the hell's going on or where the hell these things are going. So, you know what? I'm just gonna live with it. I'll live with this right now. These ones are a single line. It's a single loop. It's not double backing on itself, so it's fine. Although I still have to consider adding it to this section over here. Damn. People are expanding a little quicker than I thought they would. I didn't think they'd be this easily receptive to a new area, you know? But look at this. Population's growing. And this is going to be a new part of town right here. Just imagine what this is going to look like. I mean, this is only going to be one... In one session, I can make a lot happen.